Hey everyone, welcome to Overzealous While Logical Reviews. I'm Latoya Lewis and I'm going to be taking you through a review of Perfect Ruin by Lauren DeStefano. On Internment, you can be anything you dream, a novelist or a singer, a florist or a factory worker. You can spend entire afternoons watching clouds so close that it's as though you're riding them. Your life is yours to embrace or to squander. There's only one rule. You don't approach the edge. Guys, first of all, extremely unrelated. This month is my birthday. No, I know. There was one day I was telling someone that they really need to read the Chemical Garden trilogy, and that's by Lauren DeStefano. Lauren DeStefano writes so beautifully. And I read the Chemical Garden trilogy, and it was fantastic. And I'd have to reread to do an actual review on it. But something told me to look and see if she had anything else. So I was at the library one day, and I just went and searched DeStefano, and she just so happened to have this Internment series. So how does one talk about this book without ruining it? We have our main character, Morgan Stockhour, her best friend, Penn, her betrothed, Basil. We have Morgan's brother, Lex, and his wife. We have Morgan's parents. We have her teachers. We have her best friend's betrothed. We have a king. There are so many characters. But even with all those names I just listed off the top of my head, the story is still incredibly fleshed out, and the world is built so wonderfully. There are parts of the world that I really wanted to see. The Glasslands in particular, it made me think of Alice in Wonderland, where they had like the porcelain dolls. The way that she described the Glasslands was really fantastic. I loved how much she discussed the moon and how close it was, and how she wondered if the people on the ground could see. The gist of the story is that one day the people on the earth were so bad that there were two different gods. There was a god on the earth and a god in the sky. And they ripped up the land and made it float up in the sky. And all those people whose ancestors were really bad during those times had to suffer and be at the top. The voice that she uses. It's so incredibly whimsical and also foreboding at the same time. Something else I really loved about this book was that there were all of these tales, the history of internment. That way you can find out why certain laws were in place. There's a story in the history book about one such pair. Their names were Odette and Olive, but while they wore the same face, they couldn't have been more different. Odette was content with her life, while Olive was restless and ever unhappy. She seduced Odette's betrothed by pretending to be her. Olive fell so in love with being her sister that she drowned Odette and assumed her identity. Years went on, and Olive, pretending to be Odette, married her sister's betrothed and bore numerous children, all of which were born dead. Convinced that she was being punished by the god in the sky and driven mad by grief, Olive confessed what she had done. Double births were banned after that. Guys, thank you so much for watching my review today. If you enjoyed it, please like it and subscribe below so you can get more of our reviews. Thanks and happy reading. I don't know what made me think about. Guys, thank you so